Hey guys, welcome back to another unboxing video for the Bakugan Battle Planet. So today we're gonna unbox the second starter pack of the July's newest Bakugan. So what we have here today is the Baku 018, the DARKUS MANTONOID DX. So I'm very excited to unbox this because this is one of the first few new Bakugans that I saw which got me back into the Bakugan Battle Planet. So I'm amazed when I first saw it because of its intricate design and the fact that it actually looks like a praying mantis. So love this, very excited to unbox this. So before I forget, stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm gonna showcase 3 of the newest cards from our very first booster box volume 1. So if you want to find out what's this, please watch till the end. I'm gonna show it. Are they related to this 3? Who knows? Alright, so without further ado, let's have a look at this. So oh yeah, before that, so the first set was the Baku 017, the Chaos Hydras DX. So if you have not have a look at the video yet, please go on and have a look because it's absolutely stunning. So let's have a look at this box. So first of all, we have the Bakugan logo as usual, Baku 018, the DARKUS MANTONOID DX, and here we have 3 Bakugans which I'm gonna showcase right now. So we have a very nice illustration of the DARKUS MANTONOID here, the Pyrus Fangzor, and our second ever Aurelus Bakugan, which is the Aurelus Nilius. The first ever being the Aurelus Pegatrix, which I'm gonna showcase in another video. It's actually featured and exclusive in another starter set, so stay tuned. Okay, so from here we can see that this contains 1 DX Bakugan and 2 basic Bakugan. So this is actually called the entry set. So for those actually looking to play the 3-on-3 battle, this will be a perfect set for you because of the 3 Bakugans included inside. It also includes a set of cards, the character cards, and 3 other action cards or flip cards. So we're gonna find out what are they, and it also includes 6 Bakugans, which I'll also find out later. What is it? So this is the Bakugan up close, very nice. So this is the second Fangzor. The first ever was the DARKUS Fangzor, which is only given out as a promotional item. So if you want to find out how to get it, please stay tuned and check out the Bakugan SG page because there's going to be more information on any giveaway, on the way you can actually obtain one. And it is very useful because it's good for trick shots. So if you haven't watched my boomerang curve shot, go ahead. Alright, so here we have the illustration of the ball form of Mantonoid and the monster form of Mantonoid DX. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, so at the back of the box, which I'm gonna go through all this later. Okay, so we can see that the Mantonoid DX actually comes with a B power of 500 and a damage rating of 4. The Pyrus Fangzor actually comes with a B power of 400 and a very low damage of 1. So I hope it has some ability. Oh no, I don't think so. So for the Aurelus Nilius, B power of 500 and a damage rating of 5. The Bakugans I'm going to show off later. So as you can see, it comes with 3 character cards as well as 3 action cards or flip cards. So basic information: you set, you shoot, you battle, and we have our trick shot number 18. So oh no, for this you're gonna have 1 card's distance length and you're gonna shoot them on the opposite direction and have them land. So we're gonna have Mantonoid on the center to act as an obstacle. So we shoot here, and if it lands, it will count as a success. So challenging, very challenging. I love this trick. Gonna give it a try next time. So without further ado, let's get this bad boy right out. Okay, welcome back. So this is everything out of the package itself. We have the Mantonoid, Nilius, and Fangzor. So let's have a look at the instruction booklet itself first. Oh, where is it? Okay, it's here. So it comes with 2. So let's have a look at the basic one first. So from here we can see that this is the Baku 018, the DARKUS MANTONOID DX starter pack. Basic information and the lineup. So if you have watched my previous few videos, you will know that the coming August we're gonna have the Chaos Scorpion and the Chaos Hydras, the Aquos Hydras DX coming right out. So stay tuned to this. And there's going to be the Trox DX as well. So, and if I'm not wrong, the Aquos Serpentis as well. So very interesting lineup for the upcoming August. So basic information, the types of shooting, difficulty, and all that stuff. So nothing interesting here. So we're just gonna move on to the next instruction booklet. So I'm gonna assume this is going to be a long one, and yes, it is. Oh no. Okay. So from here we can see that this set contains the following items. You can actually pause and have a look. So I'm just gonna put right here how to fold Mantonoid. So Mantonoid actually have a difficulty of level 4. So this is going to be a challenge for those who are unfamiliar with folding Bakugans. So I'm just gonna put here, you can have a look. And then the Fangzo itself, as well as Nilius. So these two you should be familiar if you have watched my videos. So I won't go through them later. So we have the types of faction, the types of Bakugan available. The rolling direction follows the magnetic direction as well. So the basic gameplay information here, 3v3 or 3-on-3, card information, and all that basic stuff. So with that, we're gonna have a look at the Bakugan itself. Alright, welcome back. So this is the first close-up look with the Mantonoid DX. So as you can see, actually resembles a praying mantis, which is nice. And I would like to bring your attention to the eyes. So even though there are screws, they're actually for the feelers right here, or horns if you would like to call it. Please put it out gently because it's just a small movement right here. So as you can see, the eyes right is actually fit with screw, but the placement of the screw is so well done that it actually looks like eyes from the side. Very cool touch. And the claws itself, the claws actually have a color separation of green here and black. Very nice touch, which is the striking color among the black and purple of the Darkus attribute or faction, if you would like to call that. So the inside doesn't have the color separation, so only the outside has it. So very nice touch. The scale itself as well has a very mechanical feel to it and a very jagged line to it, which resembles the hard exoskeleton of an insect. So for the tail itself, not much going on right here. We have two flying structures here, which I don't think is a leg, but it looks cool because it looks like it's actually flying. Alright, and the tail itself, these hind legs, I assume it's hind leg, actually can push downwards, so it will resemble 6 leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hope it's that way. Alright, so here also, good color separation right here. Very nice touch. They could easily paint this purple or just full black, but they actually went on ahead and make a color separation, which is a very nice touch. So without further ado, let's have a look at how this closes. So I've actually read the instruction manual. It's actually quite easy. So first of all, if you have your hind legs down, make sure it goes out first. So after that, right, we push these two wing-like structure back downwards. Hold it down like that and press the hind leg back down. So what you're gonna do here is you're gonna essentially lock it down. So now you can focus all the efforts on the front part. So if you notice, the two hands here, right, the two claws is actually spring loaded and it actually goes outward. So to close it, make sure you actually close inwards. And now this is the interesting part. So the claws right itself is actually like the Dragonoid DX. It actually folds inwards. So in a sense that, let me show you. Alright, so you're gonna push this down and then you push it all the way backwards. So this is what I meant. So actually go inwards. Alright, so make sure that you actually hold it tight and make sure this thing actually goes inwards instead of outwards, because you're gonna have to press down right now. Alright, so when you press down, make sure to also press your Mantonoid head down as well, because without it you can't close. So with that, there's gonna be two hinges right here and on the other side as well. So make sure you clip onto the wing-like structure that I've actually mentioned just now. Press it downwards, and there you have it. So this is how you actually close. Oh, make sure you close the feelers all the way down as well. If not, it will fail like that. Yeah. So let me just have a close back here. Alright, so that's how you close the Mantonoid DX. In my opinion, it actually looks very nice, the Mantonoid DX, especially this color separation right here. It actually make it more attention seeking and it looks more cunning. Like imagine there's a scythe coming right down. So very nice ball design and a very nice monster form, definitely. So with that, we're gonna have a look at Nilius. So this is the Aurelus Nilius. So the second Aurelus in the set. The first ever was the Aurelus Packatrix, which I'm gonna show off in another video. So I'm sure everyone is familiar with this. It's gold in color instead of black and the usual green highlights. So now we have a silver paint here, and the gold color overall with black paint here. So very nice touch. So with that, I'm sure all of you know how to close this, but you push the leg in, now the head down, the wings in, and now finally the tail. So if you ask me if I prefer the Aurorus or the Darkus Nihilus, I think I prefer this more because it just strikes me better than the Darkus one. Alright, so let's have a look at the Fangsaw. So Fangsaw is a special thing because this is actually used for trick shot, and like I said previously, this is actually the second Fangsaw out in the market right now. The first ever was the Darkus Fangsaw, which is a promotional item, a promotional Bakugan that you can get for free. So if you want to find out how you get it, please check out the Bakugan SG page. So from here, we can see the usual green highlights, the orange as well as the red for the Pirates faction. So as usual, it looks like a Cobra inside. It has green paint inside as well. So when it stands up like that, it actually looks like a Cobra, which it's supposed to be lah. So that's good. It has scales all over. So very nice attention to detail. Look at here. Very nice touch. So they actually did a color separation here, which they could easily have painted over. So very nice touch. Orange paint here as well, and the tail actually pops out like that. So let's close this. So the head in first, and now you move the whole body backwards, and before you snap it down, remember to press the tail out first, and press it down. So that's how you lock it. So we have here three very nice Bakugans and three very nice attributes which everyone loves. So with that, let's have a look at the cards itself. So for the cards, we have 6 cards, which I'm going to go through the action cards later. So the first of all is the Mantonoid DX, the Darkus Mantonoid DX. So the character cards, it actually uses 2 special Baku core. So you're going to use it with the Chaos Hardcore DX. That's going to be good as well. So domination all the way. Alright, so B power of 500, damage of 4. So it's a common card. Next we have the Nihilus, the Aurorus Nihilus. So we don't have much Nihilus action card out there because of how insanely crazy powerful they are. But for this one, I think it's fine. So it comes with a B power of 500, damage rating of 5. Very nice art. Although I wish they actually changed the art instead of reusing the same character again. It actually uses a shield core as well as an attack core. Now for the Fangsaw, B power of 400, but a very disappointing damage of 1. So I'm sure it's gonna make up for it with its evo, I hope. And it comes with 2 green core. So if you want to go with a full attack core, this is good for Pekatrix as well. So with that, let's have a look at the card itself. So the first card we have here is a common card. It's a Darkus card. It's Stone Skin. So for a cost of 3, you can actually plus 200 B power, and with sacrifice, you may discard the card for plus 800 B power instead. So for the cost of 3, you can actually add 800 B power to your Bakugan. So this is actually a good trade-off. A very efficient card as well. But how it compares to Chaos, I leave it up to you, because Chaos is well known for adding B powers, high B powers. So second, we have Block Aquas. So for a cost of 0, we have a flip card that actually stops counter damage from Bakugan, which has the Aquas faction. So if you know your opponent actually uses the Aquas, so just spam all this inside. You know he's not gonna, you know you're not gonna take any damage afterwards. So for the third card, we have Seize Ventus. So another flip card, another trigger card. We have a cost of 0. We can actually counter the damage from Bakugan, which has the Ventus faction. So again, if you know someone that uses Ventus every time, just put this card inside and you're gonna block all his attack like nothing. Alright, so let's have a look at the Bakugan itself. So it actually comes with 6 Bakugan this time around, because there's 3 Bakugans. So first of all, we have the special core. Okay, so first of all, it actually has a B power of minus 100 plus 4 damage. So even though it's a trap card, it actually adds more damage, but provided that you actually win the battle, this is going to be at a disadvantage. But if you do win the battle, even though after getting this trap card, you can actually have a 4 plus 4 damage. So it's a double-edged sword, so use it to your own decision or your own risk. So for the second special core, we have a plus 500 and a minus 1. So there won't be any damage count, but instead it minus your damage instead. So we have quite a few of these. So very good card, especially if you want to bump up your B power, but at the cost of getting 1 less damage. So we have the green core next. So this is a special one as well. So for the damage itself, you can only use it for the Pyrus and Chaos. So those running the Pyrus and Chaos deck, this would be good for you. But on the downside, it actually has a lower B power of just plus 100. So ideally you want it to be plus 150, but given that the fact that it actually comes with condition, I think this is actually decent. So use it to your own risk as well. So this one, trap card immediately. So it's a B power plus 0, and not only that, it does not add to the damage core itself, it actually deducts 1. Now moving on to the another one, to the second last one, we have a plus 150. So this is what I meant. So this is actually a very generic one, plus 150 and plus a damage of 2. So most of y'all would have multiple of this JP7 FT core. Very good core, very generic core as well. So for the last one, it will be the Shield Baku core, and this is bad. I wouldn't say bad, but it's just it can use as a trap card because usually B power it actually plus 250, or in the case of a special one, like the ones in the Cindius one, actually plus 400, but it only it's only the damage one is only for, I mean the damage is only for a certain, I think it's not damage, sorry, the B power is actually for a certain attribute, like for example the Cindius one that it comes with, actually it's for Pyrus and the Darkest one only. So I won't call this a trap, but call this a backup plan. So you can actually place this on the other side of the field. So in the case that you actually land on the other side, instead you would still have a B power of plus 100. But for the others, for your opponent, it actually acts as a trap because it won't add so much, such as 250 or even 400. So very good lineup here. Alright, so I haven't forget yet, as promised, I'm gonna show you some special card, exclusive cards, because it's unreleased yet, that you can get in the upcoming Bakugan Battle Planet, our first ever booster box, volume 1. Okay, so what I have here is some evolution cards for these 3 characters here that you can actually play when the expert play actually comes out on the following month, maybe in the August or September. So it's coming very soon. Hope you're excited, because I am excited. So first of all, we're gonna have the Mantonoid DX, as you can see. Now its evolution card is the Titan Mantonoid DX. So as you can see, this is actually an SR card, a very beautiful card with a cost of 5, and with that you can actually get a damage of 10. So this is actually the highest damage possible on a single card without any assistance from any Bakuko or any other Bakugan. So this is a very high damage evolution card for the Darkest Mantonoid DX. So it's actually called the Titan Mantonoid DX. So its effects is actually when you can discard a card, this gets a plus 400. So not only it has a damage of 10, as long as you discard a card, it will plus 400. So you have a whooping 800. As compared to this one, it actually is a 300 plus B power up and a 6 plus 6 damage from the base stats itself. So very interesting card. So for the next one, we're gonna have the Fangzor. So as you can see, this is the original character card, and its evolution is the Titan Fangzor. So they're gonna be more alternative for the evolution for Fangzor. So you're just gonna have a look when the cards come out as well. So B power increased times 2 and triple the damage. Now what's interesting here is that if this Bakugan is holding an attack core, add the score. So not only that it adds 3 plus 2, it also get this is called double strike. So what it means is that it doubles your attack. Yes, that's right. So 3 plus 5 plus 2, not including the Baku core that you're gonna attract on the field itself, it's gonna times 2 of what you're gonna have here in total add up. So for cost of 5, a very strong hitting evolution card as well. So for the final one, which is gonna be very special, because we have the Hyper Nihilus. So this is the only Aurelius card in the entire booster box, okay, that you can get. Okay, there's only one Aurelius card in the entire card list, other than the Hyper Packatrix, which you will be able to get if you purchase another set, which I'm gonna go through next time. So very interesting. And what is so special is, for the cost of 3, you're gonna have a B power of 800 and 8 damage. So this one is actually is comparable with the Titan Mantonoid DX right here. And what's so special is that if you discard this card, you may play it for free. So it actually works hand in hand together with the Darkest attribute or faction. because Darkus actually focuses on sacrificing your card. So whenever you discard one card, let's say you discard this card for this to get 800, and not only this one gets a whooping of 400 B power, right? You can actually use it for free, this card, instead of discarding it into the discard pile. So these two cards work hand in hand, as well as other Darkus card if you are able to discard it. So a very interesting one. So you can, there's only one, like I said, so if you want to get it, it's gonna be quite difficult to get it because there's only just that one type of Aurelus card, so it's gonna be very rare. So if you want this, make sure you get your friends to play together so all you guys can open up and trade. So hope you get this card because this card is very special. So with that, let's have a look at the Bakugan itself and how it actually sets and rolls. Alright, so that's the end of the unboxing video for the second starter pack, the Darkus Mantonoid DX starter pack. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any question, please ask in the comment section below and consider subscribing because we'll have more unboxing videos like this coming right up soon. So till then, see you again and goodbye.